just trying to tell you that the nucleus, cytoplasm, dendrites, axon, and myelin sheath make up a motor neuron.
Yeah, and the terminal branches connect to the muscle cells at motor end plates. I got it. Now order your food or get out of here. You're bothering the other customers.
See, look at how much you've learned. Now on to resting potential and action potential.
Sir, this is the last time I'll ask you before I get my manager.
Resting potential is when the axon has a negative charge.
Manager to the front.
Oh no, don't take me, oh no, Now, listen to me. I was just about to tell your employee that action potential is when the axon is positively charged.
Silence!
Yes, sir.
What makes you think you can lecture me, Chad Vader, on neurons? I'll have you know I have my doctorates in neurology.
Then why are you the day manager of a fast food joint?
Silence! I find your lack of faith disturbing. Now it's my turn. Let me finish your little lecture. Resting potential and action potential are negative 70 millivolts and 50 volts respectively. Typically, the threshold potential is at negative 50 millivolts. In depolarization, there is an influx of sodium. In repolarization, there is an influx of potassium. Any questions?
No.
Good. Now, let's review the path an impulse takes. First is the afferent or sensory neuron. Next is an interneuron, followed by an efferent or motor neuron, and finally an effector. Interneuron may refer to the central nervous system, the brain and the spinal cord, or the peripheral nervous system. Oh, and I spoke with Angie at the register, and she told me you forgot to mention the nodes of Ranvier. That is where the action potential occurs during saltatory conduction. Next, let's move to the synaptic gap. We have the axon terminal and the dendrite. First, calcium rushes in. Next, vesicles move via exocytosis. Third, the neurotransmitters are released and float across the synaptic cleft through diffusion. Fourth, the neurotransmitters attach to receptor proteins, triggering an influx of sodium in the postsynaptic neuron. Now, can you give me the definition of the endocrine system?
It's the collection of glands that release hormones into the blood. For example, glucagon and insulin. Some examples of this might be sweating or shivering.
Impressive. Most impressive. Now we see how the body regulates blood glucose levels. This is the cycle that takes place when blood glucose levels are too high. And this here is the cycle when blood glucose levels are too low. Next, have you ever learned about diabetes? Oh, 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 oh. Of course not. Type 1 diabetes is when not enough insulin is produced, and is typically caused by heredity. Type 2 diabetes can usually be fixed with a healthy diet and lifestyle. Now, before you go, remember, never underestimate the difficulty of the IV biology test.